It's Monday again.
We're back.
Monday.
It's today, Monday, January 16th.
2012.
Crazy.
Anyway.
We need to have a doomsday countdown.
Something.
Yeah, indeed. I am Jeremy.
I'm AJ.
These are extraordinary times. Oh, man. Ow.
All right. Well, if you don't know this yet, a little bit of news for you. The Navy is actually using dolphins. Go figure.
More importantly is where they're using them and why. We keep poking at this whole Strait of Hormuz thing where Iran's trying to close stuff down and
we keep saving them.
Flex their muscles, and we keep saving them. And, but the Navy's got their dolphin team on standby, and this isn't the football team from Miami. This is actually Dolphins. Dolphins, and they are being used to look for. I really wish I could stop burping.
Not my fault.
Ah!
I made the food. Not my fault. Anyway.
Indeed.
Anyway, so they're actually being used to detect mines and any other possible underwater explosives. The dolphins aren't really in any danger. There are, a couple groups like PETA out there. The dolphins swimming around mines. Actually, the dolphins have some of the best detection, abilities of anything out there, way beyond anything we have. And they know to stay away from the mines. They just
they're
pinpoint.
Smart.
Yeah, go figure.
What's that? It's in the water and it's metal.
Well, shouldn't probably go close. And these are trained dolphins that are actually not even kept against their will or anything. The pens they're kept in are open bottomed. Literally, they can just swim out whenever they want and just leave. They never really do. So these dolphins are being treated very well. They know pretty much, not to go close to these mines. They just pinpoint it for the Navy, say, there it is, and then an actual human team goes in.
It's over here. It's over here.
Exactly. And then a human team goes in and disables it. Which mines are actually considered the most dangerous thing that Iranians could possibly put in the Strait of Hormuz. So, really, heroes in the sea right now.
Exactly. So, a little further to the west, some of you may know the island of Montecristo from those movies and those books and things.
Good stories if you haven't read them.
Yeah. Oh, good heavens! Read Alexander Dumas. Great literary genius. But anyways, getting distracted over and over again.
That's what we do.
Yeah. ADD and hats.
Hey, ADD is what helps catch our attention in the stories.
Indeed. So the island of Montecristo is actually being closed down or possibly closed down to tourism sometime soon because they have a rat infestation. Apparently, some rats came over on a boat the way they kind of have a habit of doing. Everyone plagues in Europe and stuff. Anyways, history.
Black Plague.
Yeah, but these black rats are infesting and becoming more and more prevalent to the point where they estimate there is one rat per square yard of the island, which is insane. By the way,
you go 3 steps, rat. 3 steps, rat.
Yeah. So they are planning on dropping 26 tons of rat-killing pellet things. Rat poison, stuff that we all use everywhere. And hopefully they knock that out.
People are saying, dropping poison onto the island, or like, might affect the fish or whatever. It turns out, did a little bit of research on this. It's actually been done on 2 other islands nearby. Already. So, and it's been proven to work. So, I don't see any problem. Hopefully they get that infestation taken care of because it's a lot of rats.
It's a lot of rats. And it's a pretty island. Let's be honest. It's off of Italy, which is a pretty place.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Even has a limit on how many people can visit it per year. So
1,000 people per year. Which, you do the math on that. 3 a day max, or what, a week? 20 a week? 21 a week? If you do it once a week? Crazy.
Jeez. I'm
Which-
terrible at math, so I'm going to let him do that one.
I just rattled that off the top of my head, and I'm terrible at math. Thank you, Caleb, for teaching me math. Anyways.
Speaking of teaching schools, that kind of stuff, that and also who's in front of the screen right now, both a couple of husky guys. I was rather big through most of my high school career.
And I?
And so I know how it can be going through school, weighing a little bit more than the people around me. Wish I had weighed less, but there's a few schools out there that are taking it a little too far, in my opinion. They are literally strapping these monitors to the overweight kids' wrists, monitors their activity, their heart rate, their where they are. So I can track and see if they're in the lunchroom, eating a whole bunch or whatever. So not only that, for the most part, turns out parents didn't know this was happening. I mean, like I said, I was pretty big going through high school, middle school, and all that. It's already bad enough to be weighing a little bit extra, but having that constant reminder on your wrist, going through, people can just hey, look, he's fat, so he gets the fat wrist. I mean, come on. And not only that, tracking these kids without the parents' permission?
There's very few things that I will ever agree with the ACLU about, because they're a bunch of liberal crazy people. But when I saw the ACLU standing up for this, it made me kind of happy, because it's privacy of children is a very fuzzy thing for some people, and
it shouldn't be.
Yeah, and it
you
shouldn't
contact the parents.
Yeah. A child in middle school, I think is where it was talking about. Children in middle school, they don't have the faculties or the legal obligation, well, for the most part, to make those kind of decisions for themselves. If you don't involve the parents, you are stepping on those parents. Period.
You're getting inside the family. The family is supposed to be, the base block of society, and they're trying to go into people's families and change things without them even knowing. No, not right.
No.
And when even, like you said, liberal groups can get together and say, look, this is wrong. There's something really wrong with the situation.
If there was permission given, if there was knowledge being passed on, hey, we have this program, anyone can see that your child is a little bit bigger than others. Is it okay if we do this? Yes, no, whatever. You get an answer. And stop burping, Howard.
Either way, and one little side note in the last bit of the story, don't want to harp on it too much. When I said the parents didn't know what was going on, these aren't just the parents that send their kids off to school, don't pay anything attention to the education of them, and just kind of let them grow up in their house. These are parents that are fully active in the school and had no idea what was going on. So this is really something that needs to be fought back on.
What's that nice bracelet you're wearing? Oh, it's a GPS tracker, and it tracks your heartbeat and stuff. Ooh. Can I weld that off of you? That? Anyways, sorry.
Anyway.
Snip, snip. In a good way? Anyways.
Speaking of fascism.
Oh, I wish that wasn't a good joke. So North Korea, right? Oh, that's all that needs to be said. Anyways, sorry. I was one of those people that was kind of happy when Kim Jong Il kicked it. Apparently his son, who is the born of heaven one now, making cool pictures of him with the sky and mountains behind him, and he's all born of heaven. Sorry, it's my favorite one that they use for him. But anyways, apparently
sorry, he looks like he should be in with the little wrist strap in that little middle school.
Oh, come on, really? We're big guys. You're gonna make fun of another big guy? You gotta stick together.
No, not even
if he's crazy.
The fact that he's this big guy, not so much. I mean, like, he looks like he'd be in middle school. He looks like a little kid.
Yeah, he's 28 years old, and he seriously looks like he's 12. I'm sorry.
We are now on North Korea's punish list.
Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna get shat on by North Koreans. Anyways, wow. Sorry. So this supreme leader of the universe is now apparently punishing insincere mourners of his father's passing. When he passed away on December 17th, everyone in North Korea was in a great uproar. As a video that we'll link you to shows you, they were in a great deal of mourning and wailing and
it's just kind of going everywhere. Actually, it's kind of fun if you mute it and put it to dubstep. It fits perfectly.
We're really bad people, in case you didn't know. We're really terrible people.
Talking about, they're punishing insincere mourners or people who didn't participate in the mourning by sending them to labor camps for 6 months
of hard labor.
I mean, and you look at it and you're like, I don't really see a sincere one in there. It looks like terrible B-movie acting. D-movie acting. It's terrible.
There's not very many people in that country who were really, truly sad by the supreme ruler of the universe dying. So I'm not sure exactly how they're going to track that, but were you really sad that Kim Jong Un died? Yes. Okay, bye.
I mean, I don't know if you've heard about it, but North Korea put out photos where they edited out people who weren't firmly in line in the morning lines. Along the side of the street, there were people out in the back, whatever, not conforming to the straight lines, and they just photoshopped them out. I mean,
there's something wrong with that. I mean,
you probably haven't seen the videos unless you watch ABC, because they're the only ones that are allowed to show it, and they had to show it side by side. Hey, look, this is the pre-doctored photos. These are the post-doctored photos. When your country's doing something like that to hide its own insurrection, quote unquote, there's a problem.
Big monster problem.
See, this is what happens when government gets into people's lives. Anyway.
Nobody's really sad to see it go. Anyways, so that's our show today. If you liked it, I think you should definitely click the like button down there.
Yeah.
Like button right here. Subscribe button up here. Keep us doing what we do. Favorite it if you really like it. And as always, send us your stories.
We need them.
We always need some help. If you can't tell. A little bit. Anyways, he's AJ.
He's Jeremy.
And these are extraordinary times. Be aware.